So my name is Anastasia Sideri. I'm Greek. I work as a communications director for Coca-Cola for Central and Southeast Europe region. I have 30 years of professional experience and I am a communications enthusiast. So as I said also there, my thesis is that effective communication is about moving a needle. It's about making an impact. It's about changing the mental models, driving action towards a desired direction, of course. And in order for communicators of any type to be able to achieve this, they need to take three things into account. First, they have to have good insights. I mean, any communication is as good as the insights it's based on. Then it needs to be, that we make it relevant, okay? Then it needs to be in any way or another impactful, which means impressive, either with the use of technology or with storytelling. There are a lot of techniques to make it unforgettable. Then last but not least, it needs to be kind of what I call ethical in a wider notion. It needs to be genuine, transparent, not offensive, whatever is in that soft part, not on the argumentation part. Yeah, because otherwise people will understand it's fake. People are not stupid. They know, or if they don't know who you are, they can easily find out who you are because your actions, your footprint is out there. So it better resonate with your inner values, with your purpose, with your vision, with your mission, which is your character and personality. Otherwise, it will be discarded as something not, real. Because that's what the insights have shown us. This is what people expect from businesses. Other than the core thing, which is the product or service that you provide, they want to see a real partner, a real citizen. We are all citizens. We have communities that we serve. We have a planet that we share. We have people that work for us, work for our customers, for supply chain. We have, of course, our consumers. And this is all one. It's integrated, and we have, the bigger the company, we are a global company, we're in 207 countries more than the United Nations. So we have a responsibility even to ourselves, for our future generations, to have a sustainable company. So people expect this, but it's good for us too. Yeah, the bigger you are, the more impact that you can have because you have various channels and a big, reach and clout, the more impact you can make. So we are one of these players like Heineken was. I envied that video. I mean, that story. We do quite a lot of this because diversity is a very important thing. This brings the new thing. The new thing will come not from those that are the same with us. If we just collaborate with each other, great things will be done. So again, it's to our vested interest. But again, I think deep in their hearts, people really want this. You saw this in the movie. I mean, in the beginning, they had these fixed ideas, the stereotypes. Once they just sit together just to make one common thing, which was a bar, and they all of a sudden found that those that unite them are more than those that divide them. And what a better, platform of communication for a global brand than this one in our world. I think it was brilliant, and a lot more could or should be pursuing more of this. They are more unforgettable than the usual superficial stuff. So listen, half of the population is women. And you probably know as much as I do, things are not better a lot in the last years. I mean, of course, they're a lot better than what they used, but we have some kind of stagnation. We have stagnation in the empowerment of women, not only in the poor countries, but also in the rich countries and also in advanced, societies. But they are half of our consumers, they're half of our stakeholders, whatever you call it, they're half of the population. They need to be empowered because if they are empowered, the whole world is empowered. So again, it's a win-win. It's not like we feel pity for them. We just think if women are empowered and be the best they can be, it's not only good for their families, themselves and their families. It's good for the welfare of our planet as well. So it goes back to the same, notion of being a good corporate citizen for the planet, not just for the smaller things which touch by us. We've been doing quite a lot of research globally these days to understand how people feel about a product and about a corporate entity. And we've realized that what we thought was a purpose, which was a mix between a purpose and a mission, didn't resonate well with most of the people around the globe. So we did this in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in the States. So we realized there was something missing. And again, as I said, everything is about insights. If you don't ask, you don't get it. So we sat down and said, okay, we need to do something that needs to be, though, genuine. It needs to be close to who we are. Otherwise, again, it will not be authentic. It will be discarded as fake. So that's how it was done. As part of a lot of questions, we questioned that as well recently. Actually, it was done last year. Yeah, actually, my objective was not to be here to talk about Coca-Cola, and I hope that was, of course, I used some of the examples, but I think as an individual, as much as a professional, we have a responsibility vis-a-vis the future generations. And I think education in general, and business education in particular, are catalysts, important catalysts for that future. So if I can add, as a person, as a representative of my company, to that next step to ensure the business education will be the best it can be and offer, the best output it can offer, this is I do as personal responsibility, let's say. So that was my motivation to offer to that rather than sell to the audience. But it's mutual. No?